beautiful people, Jamie here. Today I did a everyday look for oily, acne prone, sensitive skin. So if you feel like that identifies with you, keep watching. Alright, here we go. I first started off by washing my face with Origin's GinZing cleanser. It's really nice and foamy, but very gentle on the skin. And then I used their spot treatment just around my problem areas. Just so happened right before we decided to do this video, I broke out. What are the chances, right? You just want to go over your problem areas lightly, not too roughly, and that's it. Moving on. Step 3, a moisturizer. This is Murad's mattifying oil control lotion. I guess it's a lotion, I'm not really sure. You can use a small amount, it's quite thick. You just want to work it into your skin as gently as possible. I like to dab it on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and definitely focus on my nose. As all of us oily girls might know, well, girls and boys, that your nose, your T-zone is usually the problem area. Unfortunately, my cheeks are also very, very oily, so I concentrate on those as well. And it's all worked in. Moving on, this is Pixi's, I think it's their highlighting and illuminating primer. I got it in an Ipsy bag, and it's terrible for my skin, but I found that it makes a really good highlighter. So I put that on right after I moisturize, under my eyes and on my lids and under my problem. It does a really great job at highlighting under your eyes, and really, well, it does what it says. It highlights and illuminates. If I have a little bit left over, I like to go down the bridge of my nose, go ahead and smooth it out, and make sure that it's not standing on top of my skin. Step 4 is the full coverage concealer by Makeup Forever. It's one of my favorites. It's really thick also, but it's easy to work with even though it dries fairly quickly. I just like to dab it on my cheeks, which is, as you can see, one of my problem areas. I have a lot of acne scarring there, and so I go there and a small little spot on my nose that I like to cover up, and on the other side the same thing. Alright, next up, Bobbi Brown's Skin Stick Foundation in the color 6.5. I'm Warm Almond. One of the tricks I learned being oily is to just focus on your problem areas and to avoid the areas you don't need covered. I like to use a beauty blender to blend this in, and I use it on a lot of my cream and liquid foundations. And as you can see here, instead of just putting the product directly on my forehead, when I'm blending, I use the leftovers to sort of kind of go where I think I need any kind of coverage. The Beauty Blender does, as I know other makeup reviewers have said before, it does like help blend, and it really does make it seem like skin. It does a lot better, like it's not streaky, like some brushes can make your foundation streaky. And then I'm using here the Makeup Forever Dual Matte. I think it's a 218. I want to check that. If it's different, I'll put it in the section below. I'm using a Sephora Pro brush to just powder it in, and I like to use the dabbing motion here because I like the coverage that it can give. And this is where I also go onto my forehead with the powder, but not with the liquid. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is Anastasia's brow pomade, I think it's called, and the color chocolate. My eyebrows are naturally arched, so I just try to maintain the same shape that they grow in, and then just fill in any sparse areas. And if you've ever used this before, you know that a little goes a very long way. I expect to have this for quite some time. Another interesting fact about this pomade is it's waterproof, so it's really good for oily skin and summertime. Oh, that's good enough. Almost done. What am I looking for here? Oh, there we go. My blush. It's MAC blush in the color Pinch Me. It's one of my favorites. I wear it almost every day. I use it with the MAC, I think it's the 113. And I just dab it very lightly into the apples of my cheeks. There. Okay, and for eyeliner, this is something I also got in my Ipsy bag recently. I have to work up the nerves to use this. This is by Jessie's Girl. It's waterproof and it actually does a really nice line. Just me and the liquid felt tip eyeliners. We have a love-hate relationship. So we'll just see how this is gonna go. Not perfect, but I survived! Yay! Let's see. Can't remember what to do next. Left the mascara, can't find that. No idea what's going on here. And here we are. This is in Origin's ginseng pot. I'll leave the color in the description box below. It's just a really pretty, like a nude, slightly shimmery satin finish. I use it as a base for a lot of my eyeshadows. I'm just applying it with my finger all over my lids. grab my Naked palette, and the color I'm choosing is Buck, to use also on my lid. Well, on the outer corners maybe. And that's followed by Naked, to use on my brow bone. Last but not least, here's Bobbi Brown's powder in, I think, Golden Honey. And I'm just gonna go lightly pat under my eyes. I use it kind of as a setting powder. And then on my forehead, like on the top, and right under my chin. No way. To finish off, oh, drop that. To finish off, I'm going to use a chapstick. I think I got that for Christmas somewhere. And NYX matte lip cream in Sao Paulo. And there we are, all done.